Welcome to Fat Over 40. My name's Miles, and in this episode we're going to talk about the Christmas weight gain. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a new film every single Friday, and if you like what you hear, please give us a thumbs up. But more importantly, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you put on weight over Christmas. Well, that should be a lot of comments, I expect, because most of you, I'm sure, have. Now, well, I did very well on my cut into December, and on the 8th of December I weighed in at 198 pounds, which is the lowest I've ever been. I looked fantastic. There's a picture of me with Craig, and then on Instagram a week or so later I posted like a progress photo, so where I first started and where I ended up. And this is the photo that I posted. Now, it was probably the most popular post I've ever made, and I had so many, great comments from both friends in real life and friends on the internet and via Instagram, which was awesome. And a lot of the words that were being used was, this is inspirational, you're a hero, legend, where do you want me to stop? Which is all very flattering, but I think it's really important, like, not only to share the good bits about your journey, it's also important to share the bits where you fail, I suppose. I did well from the 8th of December right the way through pretty much to Christmas Eve. I'd been out a few times, and I weighed myself just before Christmas, and I'd put on like 2 pounds, or maybe it was like 1.5 pounds or something. Yeah, and I thought, oh, that's brilliant. And I think that's where it's one of the reasons I went wrong, as it were. And a lot of people I know will probably comment and say, oh, this is not wrong, this is not proper weight. But I put on 10 pounds, right? I put on 10 pounds between Christmas and New Year, like less than 2 weeks. And the only way I've done it is because I have just gorged. For no other reason than the food was there and I ate it, and I've eaten a lot of it. And everything from peanut butter to cheesecake to scones. Oh, scones. I went to the bakery, I bought 4 scones, or scones, depending on where you come from, and I bought clotted cream and jam, and just for the record, it's jam then cream, not cream then jam, because how are you going to spread your jam on your cream? It must go everywhere. But anyway, I had 4 scones. I basically ate I ate 2 pots of clotted cream with my scones. Oh my goodness me, no wonder I put on 10 pounds. Where was my list? Cheesecake, mince pies. I had some lovely mince pies from Fortnum & Mason's, demolished the whole lot. We had some chocolates from Chapman and Walker. My wife didn't even have a look in. I've demolished them. I bought myself a packet of dark chocolate hobnobs. Yeah, they went. Crisps, nuts, a whole packet of big packet of salted peanuts. They're gone. I've mentioned cheese, but I did buy quite a lot of cheese. That was delicious. Now, I'm not going to berate myself too much. What has happened in the past has happened. But, from that post on Instagram with everyone sort of virtually slapping me on the back, telling me how good I've done, I think it's important that, to share, it's real life, right? It's real life. This is what it is. It's real life that, you will fall off the wagon from time to time. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get back on the wagon quick enough. The main reason for that, I think, is I had too much food in the house. I was eating my way through it. If it hadn't been in the house, I think I'd have arrested things before it sort of happened. But you sort of get it in your head, don't you, that it's the holiday season, and between Christmas and New Year, it's sort of one big feast, I guess. But look, that's where we are. What I've done about it, let's just talk about where I think I went wrong. I think I went wrong because I'd set it in my head that I was relaxing my diet. That was the wrong thing to do. I should have stayed on my eating, eating the way I do. I don't like to call it a diet, but it is my diet. I needed to sort of just continue doing that and not set myself in my head a time to like relax or stop it. So that's not going to happen again. I needed to not buy so much food over Christmas that it was just left in the cupboards. It didn't all get eaten by the people that were around on Christmas Day. And I ate it all for them. Ice cream, there's the other thing I didn't mention. Oh, ice cream. Bought loads of these like little Haagen-Dazs tubs because I thought, I'd get little tubs, that'll be fine. No one ate them, I've ate them, yeah? Including a big tub of Ben & Jerry's. Oh, that was nice as well. So don't buy Ben & Jerry's, that's on my list. Weighing myself. I stopped weighing myself every day because, I was relaxing, right? That was, again, another mistake. I'm back weighing myself every day. I haven't started tracking in my fitness pal quite yet because I just needed to get myself back in the swing of like eating normally, and then I'm going to start like focusing on looking at my macros. So I'm back on the wagon. I expect that my 10 pounds, let's say 5 of it's going to be water retention. I mean, them salty peanuts have been, been helping me hold on to all this water. So I'll probably shred quite a bit of that in the first week. But it normally takes me like a week to lose a pound, and it's taken me 2 weeks to put on 10 pound, right? So watch this space as to where I get to. But I just really wanted to share that with you. I think it's important to share the sort of the bad with the good, or I need to share reality, and this has just been reality, right? So we're going to move on. It's 2019, and this is going to be a fantastic year for me, and I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic year for you. So if you've not seen the last couple of videos, then click here, and if you're not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Click here. And if you make one change this week, even if you are a little piggy, get back on that wagon so you don't die fat.